So today, I'm going to teach you guys how to start an e-commerce business. And there's really three simple elements that you need to have, okay? First, you need to have a store. Obviously, somebody's got to be able to go somewhere so they can buy your products. The next thing is products, but not just any product, winning products, okay? We're not going to be selling Beanie Babies. We're not going to have toy ducks. We're not going to have walruses. We're not going to have baby penguins. We're not going to have adult diapers. We're not going to have anything weird and that we haven't actually proven is an industry-proven seller, okay? So you want to make sure you have a store set up. You want to make sure that you have winning products, which I'm going to teach you about and show you. And then, of course, you need traffic. Traffic meaning people that actually will buy your products, okay? There's a few different ways to go about that. I'm going to teach you some of the easiest ways because a lot of people, they'll start an e-commerce business and they'll immediately go spend unnecessary amounts of money on Facebook ads, on AdWords, and start spending advertising money that they don't need to spend when they could actually just get a customer for free. So I'm going to break down what e-commerce is, why e-commerce, because if you're not doing e-commerce right now, you're missing out on a major trend that's in its infancy. So, when I started first making money online and I started leaving, the 9-to-5 corporate world and started making hundreds of thousands of dollars online, I always looked at loopholes. I always looked at trends. So it wasn't looking at things that worked yesterday. It was like, hey, what works today and what's going to work tomorrow? And where are the loopholes and where are those trends that are just getting started that I can take advantage of where competition is low and demand is high? And that's why e-commerce. So if you look at what's going on in the world, guys, like Toys R Us closed down, Sears closed down, Macy's had like 100 store closures in 2018 alone, Target closing down, even Costco locations closing down. And why is this? Because they're being beat out by online retailers. In other words, e-commerce stores. Shopify has over 600,000 stores right now as I'm making this video. And all of these stores are taking the market share of companies that formerly had brick and mortar businesses like Office Depot, Staples, Sears, Home Depot, places like that. Because it's like, why is a consumer, think about this, guys. You want to understand why e-commerce, why is it so important? Why should I learn how to start an e-commerce business right now? Because if you can go to Best Buy and have to only be able to go there, you can only go there between the hours of 9 to 5, and you only have a selection of 20 laptops, how much sense does that make? Get up, have to go between 9 to 5, not on your own schedule, put gas in the car, get dressed, go to Best Buy, go through 20 laptops to find that you haven't found one that you actually want, work with the geek squad that don't know anything, and then go home frustrated. When you could just be sitting in your bed completely naked at 4 a.m. in the morning shopping for a laptop. That's really the simplicity of it. Everybody on here, some of you guys are probably naked right now watching this, which is really weird. Don't listen to my videos when you're naked. That's just weird. I'm not about that, okay? I'm just here trying to teach you how to start an e-commerce business. We don't need to get into any of that stuff at all. That's uncomfortable stuff, okay? But you guys get the reality of it. It's why go to Best Buy? Why go to Sears? Why go to Home Depot? Why go to Macy's? Why go to Victoria's Secret when you can go online and buy the shit there and not have to wake up out of your bed or go at your disconvenience and go and only they're open? And from the business standpoint, it's okay, when you can run an e-commerce store literally for less than $30 a month, once again, when you can run an e-commerce site for less than $30 a month, as a business owner, why would you want to spend, $5,000 a month to rent a Best Buy building and then have to employ people and have to keep merchandise and have to take on the risk yourself and have to pay insurances when you can literally have a 24/7 site earning you passive income around the clock without having to employ anybody or have massive overhead? So that's why e-commerce. And you're taking advantage of retail that is a $1 trillion industry that's now coming online, but it's just in the shift. It's just getting the momentum. So it's like a tsunami that is just developing and you're not even getting ready to ride the surfboard yet, all right? So you need to be the one that's ready to surf the wave that is starting to happen because competition is low, but demand is high. So let's go in and explain and look at how an e-commerce store actually works. So it's three elements, really. You got customer, which is, your traffic, okay? Your traffic, these are customers that are gonna be potential buyers of your products, okay? So you have your customer, you have your store, and then you have your supplier. So what this looks like is, in the retail world, Walmart is okay, I want maybe this wallet. I'm Walmart, I'm gonna sell these wallets. These are actually Millionaire Mafia wallets for my company, Millionaire Mafia. They're super cool. But Walmart is like, okay, I'm going to sell these wallets. Walmart has to go and buy, say, 50 wallets, and maybe they're $50 a piece. So Walmart has to spend $2,500 and take on the risk, hoping that they sell. Then the consumer comes in and says, okay, I want to buy the wallet or I don't. And the Walmart has to actually take on the responsibility or the risk of holding that product, stocking it, keeping it on the shelf between the hours of 9 to 5, employing people to do that and all that stuff, and hope that it sells. Then at the end of the year, you see those massive sales on all the stuff, the liquidation that they didn't get the opportunity to sell or nobody wanted. But with online retail, with e-commerce, you're not selling a product until the money is in your hand. So what actually happens is, like, we have a product, okay? Say it's this poorly drawn out, I don't even know what that is. That was my attempt at a dragster, like a drag car, okay? So say it's like some RC car, like a toy car, a remote control car, right? So say that product we're selling for $40, but we've sourced it out from the supplier, and we know that it's only going to cost $10. So here's what that looks like. We've got it listed for $40, and this dude, Bob or Sherry or Joanna or whoever, you make up your own name, Joanna comes in and she's like, hey, I want to buy, she's found this little drag car, this little RC car. She's found this RC car that she wants to buy for her son on our store. So what ends up happening is we have this product listed on our store for $40, okay? So Joanna sends us $40. And now we've got the money in hand. We have no risk, okay? We've just advertised the product that we know we can get from the supplier for $10, but we're not paying for it until we've got our customers' money in our hand. So Joanna sends $40 to us. We got it in our store. It's in our PayPal. It's in our Stripe account. It's whatever you want to set up, guys. You can use like PayPal, Stripe, Authorize.net. It's as easy as setting up an email account, okay? If you're watching this video, setting up a PayPal or Authorize.net or Stripe is easier than watching this video right now, okay? So now we've got the $40. All we do is we send $10 to the supplier, and the supplier receives the shipping information, all that stuff from Joanna. We just give it to them, and then boom, supplier handles shipping, receiving, all of that stuff. We don't ever touch anything. It's like being the middleman, except minus all the parameters. It's like being a real estate agent, except not having to deal with escrow or title lien or counties or building permits or anything like that. It's super easy, so it's really not that hard to do. So all it is a matter of making sure that you can get that customer. You have a way of getting traffic, making sure that you have market-tested, proven sellers. As far as your products go, they got to be proven sellers, okay? So we get the customer, we have proven, industry-proven sellers. Every customer coming in, their eyes are on our products, okay? We know we've got really good products. Every so often, we're going to get sales. Maybe every 100 customers come through the door, we get 5 or 6 sales, okay? We get 5 or 6 product sales. And we're sending that money to the supplier and we're keeping the profit. And in this case, we're keeping $30. So what ends up staying in our wallet is $30. And that's a really good profit. Now, here's where people go wrong. Now we want to break down, okay, how do we get traffic? How do we make sure we have winning products? And all that stuff, okay? So one of the biggest things is a lot of people start spending money on Facebook ads and YouTube ads. And I'm gonna say hard no on that. And the reason why is Facebook and YouTube are 2 entirely different ad platforms. They don't work the same. And for you to just begin testing that, that's where you're gonna start spending thousands of dollars just to simply test out which type of ad, what type of targeting, what audience, what demographics, what placement, what type of ad copy, where do I put links, what type of graphical element do I want in there, what type of bio, what type of headlines, what type of titles. It's a huge learning curve that's unnecessary at this point. Later on, when you're making $5,000, $10,000 a month, you can reinvest that and start learning the ads, okay? But right now, most people teach like, hey, go spend money on ads. But I'm not an advocate for that, because what that means is you're spending money that you don't actually have. So what I'm an advocate in is creating a free traffic source, or using a free traffic source, or you can get the same customers that these guys and these guys are doing, but not spend any money. And the way I do that is with Instagram. It's a very, very, very good platform to be able to do this on, okay? So one of the things that I do is I create an Instagram account based around my niche. I always suggest picking a niche, okay? And what I mean by that is it could be cosmetics, could be makeup, could be jewelry, could be DIY stuff, could be sort of technology like headphones, phone cases, iPods, iPads, things like that. It could be DIY, like I said. It could be home decor. It could be men's fashion. It could be women's fashion. It could be luxury watches. So you pick a niche, all right? Everybody's like, well, I want multiple stores and multiple things. No, do that once you've had success. And then you can venture out, okay? Find the process, get it to work, leverage it, make it work for you where you're not working for it, actually truly develop a passive income, and then go replicate the process into another niche and open up another massive store, okay? But for now, pick one niche. And the reason is you're isolating the type of people that are going to follow that Instagram account. Guaranteed they have an interest in this. Guaranteed you're posting that makeup, you're posting the eyeshadow, you're posting the lipstick, you're posting the blush, you're posting the eyeliner. Maybe you're taking the most viral of content on Instagram. Like you're taking content that's already out there on Instagram and you're posting it on your own Instagram account. Followers are coming in that are following specifically for that. And then when you simply drip in a product into your Instagram profile that they can actually buy, it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, like a YouTube ad. Like if you're watching this video right now and all of a sudden a YouTube ad popped up, the first thing you do is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip. So on Instagram, what I'm trying to do is I'm actually going out, I find one niche, I say, hey, I'm gonna sell toys, or hey, I'm gonna sell stuff in the pet niche, okay? So I'm gonna make a puppy account because everybody loves cute puppies or cute cats or cute kittens, right? And so what I do is I go source all of the cute viral kitten content on Instagram, all right? That's as simple as going to the Explore page. That's that little magnifying glass. Type in kittens, right? Maybe comment, like on a couple pictures. All of a sudden your Explore page is gonna be a whole bunch of kittens. It's gonna be a lot of pet content. And that page, that Explore page on Instagram is the most viral trending content. It's the most viral, trending, most popular content at that particular moment in time on Instagram. So I start stockpiling it, and I post it on my Instagram account, okay? So I'm starting to post that. And every so often, when I've got like this cute little collar, or this cute little mouse toy, or this cute little laser or something like that, you know, cats will always follow the lasers and stuff like that. Well, it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. It doesn't look like an ad. It's got congruency. It has flow. There's no sharp or jagged edges. People are already following that account for the cute kittens. So when there's a cute kitten that's playing with this little mouse, it blends in. And then the caption, when it says, click link in bio, 25% off now, use promo code CuteKitties, and they go to your store and they buy that, there's congruency. And in no part of that process am I spending a headache of the time trying to learn these ad platforms, testing out to see which ads work, and literally having to have, I would say, my test budget usually on ads is about $3,000 a month, just to test. Until however many months down the road it takes to arrive at, okay, now I figured it out, now I can scale. I don't want you guys to do that. I want you guys to be able to increase your profit margins, because most people will go after a 15 to 20% margin. And what that means is if they have a product that they're selling for $10 and they're buying it for $5, like normally you'd be able to keep that whole $5. You've got a product you're selling for 10, it costs $5, you're gonna keep $5. With the method that I'm talking about, we're gonna keep all $5 of that. But with ads, you're spending all this money to acquire a customer, and so it ends up taking out most of your profit to the point where the product might be $5, but you're spending $4 to get that customer, you sell it for 10, and you end up keeping $1 because you have $9 worth of costs just to sell that. And so that's something that I don't recommend. And so that's why I eliminate Facebook and YouTube ads, and we stick with Instagram free traffic, where really what it's going to come down to is a model that I've shown here, where you list a bunch of products. It could be 5 products, 10 products, 15 products in one niche. And you go out on Instagram and you find the most viral content in that niche. Makeup, men's fashion, women's fashion, gym, travel, luxury, women's leggings, summer wear, bikinis, dresses, mini skirts, don't care what it is. And you're going out, you know that your products are in that, I don't know, women's leggings niche. And so you go out on Instagram and you find all the yoga models and all the gym stuff and all of sort of the fitness-oriented content, and you post it on your profile. And you start dripping in every once in a while as you're posting on that profile, building that value, sharing all of the coolest, most trending content that you've already found on Instagram, never having to create your own content. You're just posting on your profile. As simple as sending text messages, you're just posting on your profile. And then every so often, you just place one of those products in there, but it blends in, no sharp edges. Click the link in bio. The link in bio is your store. So customer goes to your store, sees the pair of leggings that they want to buy. You've got it for sale for $39.99. We'll just call it $40. But you know it only costs $10. So Teresa or Angie or Jamie or whatever her name is goes over, pays you $40. You've got that in your wallet, okay? You take it, you send it to the supplier. Hey, here's Amy's shipping information and her billing zip code and everything by the click of a button. Supplier goes, okay, boom, okay, got it. Sends it to Jamie. You don't ever have to deal with any of the shipping or the receiving, the customer service element of it. You're not taking on the risk. You're not spending the money until you have your customer's money, and then you keep the $30 and you move on. But the reality is, if you're doing this and you're doing this consistently and you're doing this right, the thing is, you're going to be able to have an automated business that works for you. You don't work for it every single day. See, a lot of us think we got to punch the clock. We're told, hey, you got to go to college, go to school, get a degree, which, by the way, costs about $140,000 at a 4-year accredited school that's anything decent. And then you land a $35,000 per year job, which is absolutely pathetic with $140,000 of student loans. And then you have $2,083 after tax per month, but the average rent is $952 per month. The average car payment is $523. If you have either health insurance or car insurance, pick one, you only have $308 a month left to survive. And so I don't get that. I don't get that business model. I don't get why more people are not learning how to start an e-commerce business. And so with what I'm saying here is you're able to set up a Shopify store within a few hours. Not even that. You don't even have to know coding. It's like, here, what color do you want? I want pink. What font do you want? I want Times New Roman. What pattern do you want? I want the Brooklyn pattern. It's like one of the Shopify patterns. It's a free pattern. It's a free theme. Just click it, boom. Take this product from here, put it here. List this product here, put it here. Contact form, boom. Like there's no coding, there's no techie. You don't have to be techie to do it. So your Shopify is set up within a few hours. Making an Instagram account, like literally making a username, an email, all that stuff, adding a logo there, you're talking an hour, 2 hours, okay? Spend a couple hours a week stockpiling content and then post it out there. At that point, you're spending a few hours per week to build your business, a few hours. Average person works over 40 hours per week, spends 72% of their conscious time at work, and more of it going to work, leaving from work, getting dressed for work, eating before work, taking breaks, and thinking about work until they have to go back to it from a Friday back to a Monday, okay? Whereas this is making money in your sleep. And if you do this right, there's no reason, put it this way, it's very attainable to get to the point where you are doing 20, 30 sales a day. And that's just like a bottom line level. That's just like an entry level into e-commerce business. It's 30 sales a day. A lot of e-commerce stores and people that I've trained, people that I know, and people in Millionaire Mafia are doing 50, 60, 80, 100 sales a day. So let's just say that you're doing 20 sales a day. And what I find is a lot of products are easy sellers between the $30 and $40 mark, okay? So let's just say that you're selling a product for $30 and it costs you $15, all right? So you're taking away a $15 profit each time, okay? And if you have 30 sales coming in every single day, what is that? That's $450. And that's net, that's not gross, that's net. That's put it in your pocket, take it home, put it in the bank, do whatever you want with it, okay? Go on a vacation, buy a Rolls Royce, a Bentley, a Bugatti, whatever you want. Bugattis are a couple $1 million. Probably not gonna buy a Bugatti with $450, but the thing is, this is 1 day's profit. $15 net per sale times 30 sales, okay? That's $450 times 30 days, okay? And 30 times 400 is 12,000. That's 12,000 alone. So let's just leave it at that and be conservative. Make it $12,000 a month. That's $144,000 per year net income. And this is the type of thing where, look, e-commerce is 24/7. It's not between the hours of 9 to 5. It's not like your website shuts down. It's up 24/7. Your Instagram is up 24/7. People have the ability to look at your content worldwide 24/7. There's 88 million shoppers any given minute at the time I'm making this video right now on Instagram. Why not you to be the one to sell in the products? Why not you to be on the receiving end instead of the person that is Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping, spending the money and going on an amazing, immense shopping spree? When you can allow people to do it from their home and buy any one of your products on your website that's costing you $29.99 per month, okay? That is how to start an e-commerce business. And guess what? If you want to know how to find winning products, because that's a really big deal, here's the thing. As I suggested, pick one niche. And then you can use a site like Oberg or Thief, and you can make a free account on either one of these. And Oberg and Thief are basically online retailers that allow you to search out products and then they will connect you directly to the supplier, okay? And Oberlo and Thieve actually allow you to go, okay, type in a product. It could be like a drone. And then it allows you to categorize it by how many have sold in the past 30 days. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go over to Oberlo and then I'll type in drone, or I'll type in men's wallet, or I'll type in bikini or romper or whatever it is, okay? And then say it's like this bikini that we're selling. I'll go over and make sure that the minimum sales is like 150 in the last 30 days. So that way I know that out of 100 different bikinis that show up, I'm only looking at possibly selling ones that have sold in a massive amount of volume in the last few weeks. And I'll take that and literally by the click of a button, you can import it directly over to your Shopify store. So Oberlo is a really good site for that. That's Oberlo. And then you've got Thieve, Thieve. Thieve is also a really cool site. It's where curators actually rank certain products. So they'll basically, it's like Tinder, but for e-commerce. They'll basically like swipe left if they think it's cool, swipe right if you're like, maybe later, I don't really want to date you right now. So Thieve is one of those sites where you can go like, okay, here's this little like tabletop bowling game. And it'll show that 450 people said it was really cool versus like nobody saying it's cool. So that way you can go, okay, it sounds like the market likes this product. On Oberlo, you can actually see X amount of products have sold, or this one has only sold one time, but this one has sold 436 times. Okay, don't list that one. Maybe go with this one on your store and advertise that, funnel that from your Instagram account and make it the sales, okay? Guys, if this makes sense to you, if you love this, if you pulled value from it, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button. If you're brand new, tap that notification bell if you're brand new so that way you stay notified. Make sure to like this. Drop a comment. Let me know what your concerns, what your issues, anything like that you want to elaborate on in the comments. What are your concerns when it comes to Shopify? How come you haven't grown? How come you haven't started e-commerce? If you need any help, if you have any questions, please drop a comment below. And as I said, hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. And most importantly, check out the description because I always include some bonuses for you guys and some free resources for you to get you started. My name is Ben Oberg, and I will see you next time.